Being a homeowner is challenging, especially if your house is old. I think this house was built in 1956, I believe, and it just seems that once one thing starts to fall apart, it's just one thing right after another. Okay, so I had to get creative with some of my repair ideas, temporary repair ideas for my home. And as you can see over there, there's a where I tried to just patch it up a little bit. Some patches work better than others. I think I'm going to concentrate more on the caulk family because some of the plastic wood didn't really hold up to the challenge. Over here, this has been a pain in my neck for a couple of years now because I'm trying to figure it out. And as you can see, some things worked and some things didn't. I had a big hole over this window here, and I put Flex Seal on it, which by the, in the fall, and so by the next spring, that was an even larger hole. So that didn't work. I tried some plastic wood, and it was hard to get it to stick to it until I got some drywall mesh, and it was able to hold up the plastic wood that I was trying to stick to it, exterior stuff. And as you can see, some of it cracked, some of it didn't. And then, yeah, I ended up spraying a seal on it for this year because the bugs were coming out of there. Bees, I don't want bees in there chewing up my insulation. So we can see how that holds up until spring, but for now that's my temporary fix until I can get a professional in here. But I don't want to leave it open like that for the elements to get to it. Since some of this plastic wood, I tried 2 different brands and one seems to work better than the other, but it's still not perfect. I have pictures of where the mesh is just completely off that spot and on the ground after a big windstorm. Oh, it's snowing. And so I might stick to the caulks because that seems to be a better choice for some of this stuff. It's like steam pressed cardboard or something. Like you can see where it's cracking, and if you touch it, some of that'll just crumble right off. But it's just a band-aid. It's just a little patch job for now until I can get a professional here or some better advice. This is just one example of the things that I get to deal with my home, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet, although some days I'm sure it should be condemned because I haven't even showed you the bad stuff yet. And so, yeah, this one's been a pain in my neck, and I want to address it again in the spring. It's too cold for any of that stuff to stick, but my journey's not over and I'm not done trying.